Walked in with the plug. I walked in with the plug. You know that we serving each other. You know that we serving each other. You know that we serving.
Let's get it.
What's going down, everybody? Again, it is your boy Kadesh with the Plug Radio LA, and I'm here with Keith Anthony. Man, don't act like y'all don't know what's going down.
Man. What's poppin', my G?
What's going down,
man?
So, man, so tell me about this new album you got coming out, bro.
Come on, man. Well, we've been working real hard in the studio. I got just crazy producers, just some crazy production, like on this new album. It's really been like highly anticipated, and to be honest, I just keep pushing it back and pushing it back and pushing it back because every time we get to a point in the finalization of a project, we decide that, you know what, we want to add this record, we want to add this record, we want to add this record. So we really just challenging ourselves to make sure that when it comes out, we put out the best product as possible.
So, with the putting out the best product as possible, how many songs are we looking for to be on this album?
Man, to be honest with you, I started with about 7 songs. And then I said, you know what, I'm not even going to put out a project because I felt that every song that was going on a project was more like a single. So I was kind of going in the direction where, you know what, like I'm just going to, you know, just drop singles. You know what I mean? Like just be on that P. Diddy shit. Like I'm just going to drop a bunch of singles and just say, this is what it is. But, you know, the business side of it just tells me that it's more lucrative to really honestly to put out an album than it is singles because the amount of, you know, marketing and money that you have to put into singles opposed to just putting on an album is, you know, substantially different. So, you know, it just put me in a position where, you know, but now I'm in the position where like, all right, if I'm gonna put out an album of, you know, 10 plus songs, that shit about to be the best 10 songs that I've ever done in my life.
So what is your favorite song as far as out of the 10 songs that you would? Because it seems like you making me confused with what 10 songs we gonna put on this here album. So
man, it's so many different songs because, you know, the records that I'm making is all about the vibe. You know what I mean? It's more about the vibe more than anything else. It's all about the daily vibe. So it's the inspirational vibes that I'm catching every single day. You feel me? So on Monday I might be in this vibe, and then on Friday I'm in a whole totally different space.
So you all about the vibe.
But I come back to it though, you know what I mean? But we always circle back to it. So that's what makes the choosing process so difficult because we're trying to figure out, you know, which of those records have that constant everyday, you know, you want to wake up and listen to that shit vibe.
Right. He said, man, please don't kill my vibe. I don't even know if I can say that. Who influences the movement? I know it's not just the vibe.
You know, I brought my producer here today. One day we had a conversation and I was just telling him there was one point in my career where I was like, you know what, like I'm just not even doing this shit no more. But and every time I felt like I would get to that point, my man D Knight would just send me a batch of just dope ass records. Like damn, it made you just be like, damn, I can't even give up because there's people out there like really like fucking with me and dependent, you know what I mean, on me to really like do some shit with it. You know what I mean? So I have to start with the people, my crew, my team, you know what I mean? But in regards to like just like inspirations, you know, like Michael Jackson is my biggest inspiration.
Stop it, he's mine too. I said stop. The backstory. This show is all about real people, real stories. You know that, right?
Absolutely.
You happen to be a real person, Keith.
Come on now.
So
keep it 100.
I need you to keep it 100 with us. What would you say was the hill or the mountain or the boulder or the thorn that tried to stop you? The hurdle that, you know, that tried to say it was too tall for you to jump over. What would you say that would have been? Or if you're still going through it, please tell us so we can support you into getting past it.
Man, so to be quite honest with you, like I think it's something that has always been the challenge for me is that I've always moved around. Growing up, I've never lived predominantly in one city. Never LA, never Long Beach, never Compton, never all these inner cities where you see a lot of these artists coming up. And it's funny because like, you know, we all like people in those territories, they look up to those artists, you know what I mean? But a lot of these independent artists, they know like who I am, but because I'm not affiliated, like, and I'm not saturated in this market, LA, like I really came out here as a newbie, but I've been to school out here, you know, I've been in Southern California, but the problem is that they're not willing to like give you that type of credit. It's crazy to me like how artists will come to my studio and be like, damn, like this shit is tight, you know what I'm saying, and then won't go out in the field and say nothing else, just for the simple fact because I don't have like a big gang or a big entourage or a big I don't have that street credibility, and that's what I feel like you have to have out here to kind of progress. And especially like in the music that I make, it's definitely not in that type of lane of which kind of where they've already segmented us to, but those are the challenges that I still consistently fight, is being able to not necessarily receive it because I'm receiving it, the notoriety, but it's all underground, you know what I mean? And for me, it's just like being in this position I'm able to tell the story, you know what I mean, of how like everybody really fucks with me, but we all in the melting pot at the same time.
We're gonna plug him real quick. If you ever feel like you don't have a lane, Markeith Anthony, it's because you ain't supposed to be on the ground, homie.
Man.
If you ever feel like you're not fitting in, it's because there's not enough space. Not because you're supposed to be there with them. So Mark Anthony, I want to know what we need to anticipate. What's coming up next? So we got the album going. We're trying to decide what songs is going to go where and what order.
What we going to do, what videos, all that's coming soon.
I'm going to be in one video.
Come on, everybody in here needs to be
Everybody in here.
I need everybody to stand in. What's happening? Party on the weekend.
Party on the weekend?
If y'all don't like partying, don't show up.
As long as I get to do some crazy stuff in the video.
If you didn't do it, then I'd be mad.
I fuck with him. I like you. What is the most impactful thing that happened to you this year?
Man, I went over 100K on Spotify.
Man, I know that's right. I know that's right. Man, you talking about, man? The man that went 100K. So if Markeith Anthony could be any paranormal creature of his creation, what would that be?
Man, I would have to say, but that's the thing, I just wanted to be a bird that never dies so I could just shit on everything that's ever fucked with me. Like, that's what I really want to be.
A bird that just never dies and shits on everything.
That's what I would love to do.
I told you, that's why you don't got a lane.
That's what I'm saying.
Birds
I didn't
don't
even
drive.
know where that came from, but
That was just spirit.
that's what just came out.
That's what came out. And they said, and out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. Hey, you guys, you already know what it is. It's Kadesh with the Plug Radio LA, and I'm here with Markeith Anthony. Man, tell everybody where we can see you on social media, man.
Man, Instagram, Markeith Anthony Official. Twitter, Markeith Anthony. And make sure you link me up on Facebook at Markeith Anthony. Everything Markeith Anthony. Let's go.
I walked in with the plug. Walked in with the plug. I walked in with the plug. I walked in with the plug. You know that we 70. You know that we 70. You know that we 70.